Okay, guys, it is Stinky here, and I think it's about time I talked about my impressions of Assassin's Creed Unity so far. People haven't really done it yet because they don't really know much about the game, but I think it's about time somebody actually said something about the game and what they think of it. So, what do I think of Assassin's Creed Unity? I don't really know yet because I remember with Black Flag, I wasn't overly excited about the game until I kind of seen what was going on. Um, and we didn't really get much details into the latter part of the year, right? But if you look at the description on the reveal video, they say we're not really going to show our vision just yet, which basically means that they're not going to tell us much for another while yet. That video was uploaded about 2 weeks ago, and seeing that's a game that's been in development for 3 years plus, which is it's only been 2 years plus by if it was Black Flag this time last year, it would have only been in development for about 2 years. This game's been in development for 3 years plus, so I reckon we could be getting more of a demo and maybe not have to wait to E3 to see what the game actually looks like. Graphically, I don't really know because they said it's pre-alpha or alpha footage, which basically means it is gameplay. And judging by the leaked screen art we got the other day, I didn't cover that actually. I didn't really particularly want to. I didn't want to get a strike or anything like that. I like the way the cities kind of look. I like how it's kind of hunched in over each other, and it's like a metropolis. How it's all kind of built in together, rather in AC3. It's all the buildings were small because it was kind of done. It was kind of designed off in English. It was kind of like English in a different country, kind of. Or I liked how in Black Flag they were all clustered together but kind of the same, only about 2 or 3 stories tall. It was because of these cities weren't designed very well. They were just kind of clustered together, like especially Nassau and Kingston. But with this game, it seems to be clustered together and tall, very Assassin's Creed 2ish, maybe even preferably Assassin's Creed 1, which I'm really excited about. In terms of the character by itself, we don't know a lot about the character. Rumor is he's called Arnaud, or maybe it's Connor again. We don't particularly know yet because he was invited to go to France, just as the American Revolution ended by Lafayette. So we don't really know much about the character. I hope it is Connor. I know a lot of people would be annoyed if it is, but I remember when Black Flag was first coming out, the rumor was that they're going to do a Kenway trilogy with 3 different characters, like a saga. So we had Connor, Kenway, Edward. We had Hatham for a little while, but he was a Templar, not so much an assassin. So I think this will be Arnaud Kenway, or maybe that's a kind of secret name because he wants to fit in with the crowd. I like the outfit a lot. I like how it's blue. It kind of matches the kind of, I don't know how to explain it. The city and the people, it kind of matches the colours of what the city would look like. I think it's very inventive. I like the patterns, and the weapons that we seem to be getting are the usual hidden blade, but I think we might only be getting one hidden blade in this game, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I want them to go back to that one hidden blade kind of system, because I loved that in Assassin's Creed 1, and with 2 you're kind of spoiled for choice. You got to assassinate, let's say you're going up to assassinate maybe a target, you got to take down 2 guards and maybe only have to worry about 2 or 3. Well, in this you have to, if you had the one hidden blade, you have to take out the other guards and then take out your target individually, which I think is really cool. I hope we only have one hidden blade. We have the flintlocks back, but I don't think it'll be the extent of Assassin's Creed 4 because he was a pirate. Pirates used guns and he had 4 of them altogether. So I think he'll only have one. The sword is back, but we only have the one sword again, and I presume the rope dart will be in there somewhere. But I don't really know what to think about the character himself. But what I really do like is that the outfit, the colors of it, the patterns on it, and especially the weapons. I like the weapon design. I think it's gonna be really cool and really go back to the original roots is what I really want. What do I think of the setting for Unity? I kind of saw it coming. I know I said the Russia video, but I knew it had to be along the lines of Russia or France or China. Even when they ruled it out, I was thinking maybe, or no, when they ruled out Japan, I was thinking maybe China. But France was on my top of the suspicious list for the next setting. I think it will, like I said, bring back that kind of clustered but tall building kind of style from Assassin's Creed 2, where it's easy to get from one building to another, which I really hope it is like that, judging by the artwork we get. The city looks very colourful. The graphics, the next gen graphics, really enhance that. I'd say that, judging from the trailer, there'll be a lot more kind of people on screen. Like the whole thing with Assassin's Creed 3 was that they boasted 2,000 NPCs on one screen at one time, and that was only really used in one kind of scene, and that was the Battle of Bunker Hill. But I reckon the only reason they got that is because they were developing Assassin's Creed Unity, and they were like, yeah, let's steal that. You know, it is a war zone out there, so let's try and use that. That's just my theory about that. Like I said, the city will be very colourful, very dense, packed with people, shops, cities. I reckon we'll get some new shops in the game. Just maybe new kind of ways of getting about the city rather than just using your parkour. You know, the kind of three stacked boxes with the sheet on them, and then the little bit sticking out. Seeing that it's a place with guns now. It's a completely different setting compared to the rest of them. We got something like in Assassin's Creed Black Flag with the kind of hanging concrete kind of pillars we got around that, and then the trees kind of sticking out the side of the building. But I kind of want a new way of getting around, like keep the parkour and all that, like we have the new buttons, the parkour up, parkour down, but I want a different way of kind of maneuvering around buildings. Maybe, I know we could go through buildings before, but maybe you can kind of smash through like certain windows that are kind of weak, and you kind of get through the city really quickly. But seeing that is next gen, that stays like that. It'd be kind of like a collectible, like in Revelations, where you had the bombs, you had to destroy it. Destroy to use the tunnels with the bombs. I think they should have something like that where you can kind of break through a window and it'll be stuck like that. It's saved onto your file, and it just gets a quicker way of getting away from the guards or anyone that's trying to stop you. In the trailer, the unknown character brings out a pocket watch, and I think what that could do is implement a 24-hour time scale into the game, where you if somebody's been innocently executed and it's 11:30 at night and the execution starts at 1, you have to get across the map to this to stop the execution, because maybe this person has information about the Templars who can help you and help you find out about your target and how many guards there will be. But if you fail, you failed it. It's gone. It's just done. Like, you have to improvise. And let's just say there's 3 investigations you have to do, and you fail all of them. The game makes it harder because you never knew what the guards would be like, and if you fail all of them, the game becomes about 10 times harder. Like the assassination, there'll be more guards there. It may go differently, and he may be aware of your presence, that you failed the investigation, and he'll know that you're trying to kill him. And I just think that'd be a really, really cool system. So overall, this was my impression of Assassin's Creed Unity. Judging from what I've talked about in this commentary, I think it could be actually a really, really good game, and revolutionary and very different. And let's hope that Ubisoft stay true to the promise. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.